There have been two pretty big events here in China over the last year and a bit. Last August we had the Beijing Olympic Games, of course, and just this week we had the celebrations for the country's 60th birthday. But how do local Chinese compare the two events, and which do they think is more important, National Day or the Olympics? That's the question we put to the public in today's edition of Straight from the Street.
The Olympics are certainly important, and people from all over the world take part in it. We have our National Day every year, but we might only get to hold the Olympic Games every 100 years.
I think our National Day is more important, although the Olympics are also important. But National Day is our country's most important event.
It is very difficult to choose, but in the long run, the Olympics are more important.
The Olympics are world sports events, with the eyes of the world were on us, but for Chinese people, our National Day can make us feel proud. Both are very important.
Well, Tom, a lot of people proud about both the two events there, as you would expect, and very hard for Chinese people to compare, I think. One person at the end just saying that the National Day comes every year, whereas, of course, China might only get to host the Olympics once every 100 years. So at least a more special in the fact that a more rare event.
That's right. The Olympics, of course, is also always an event where the whole world is taking part in it, and especially so in 2008, as it was China's kind of coming out party. The National Day Parade, obviously more of a nation-focused event, but huge amounts of pride on display, of course.
That's right. And we had the eyes of the world on China this week for the parade, but it was just one day. Of course, there's the whole National Week of holiday, but the Olympics lasting for 3 weeks, so it's a longer event in that respect.
That's right. One interesting link between the two events: Zhang Yimou, the famous Chinese director, who obviously to great acclaim directed the opening and closing ceremonies of the Beijing Olympics in 2008 and directed the parade this week. So there is that parallel. Two very important events for China.
That's right, and of course last year we saw China topping the medal table at the Olympics by quite some distance, and that probably we'll expect to see that again in future games.
And lots more medals on display at the parade as well.
That's right.